Pull up and load the wagon. Get good and get mad. Tell me who we drafted. Wheels up and what's happening. Pull up and load the shout out. Y'all already know what we about. Filling up a team that is usually not allowed. Ain't even a reason to scout. Ain't even a take you can tout. Ain't even a lineup to doubt. Sim in the season we out. Cheer, space up. Game ain't no game without no players. This ain't for the haters. No, but bye now, see you later. I cater to the guessing what they into. I'm finna load the wagon, partner. What about you? It's the wagon. Get good and get better. Tell me who we draft.
Look at that, Dolphins. Hey, how did we feel to experience that?
Man, we finally, it's been a while, but we got this.
Oh, congratulations.
I feel like this is almost like some sort of therapy thing, like watching them go to the Super Bowl and lose so much when I was a kid, and now we're seeing them win here. It feels great.
What is going on, everybody? And welcome back here to another episode of Load the Wagon. For those of you that don't know, Madden franchise draft series, guests come on, draft the team, and then we simulate the year to see how that team does. Tonight, we are joined by the one and only Toronto Dave. He's a big fantasy football guy. He supports a bunch of groups, a bunch of people. He's a big supporter of me and a friend of mine. Dave, thank you for coming on.
Pleasure's mine. Pleasure's mine.
That is
glad
right.
to be your friend and be here.
So you're normally in the comments, but tonight you're on the hot seat, I guess we can call it. And being from Canada, Toronto, Buffalo is the closest to you out there?
Yeah, it's within 2 hours from me.
It's within 2 hours from you, but now you are on the hot seat here to start off a fantasy draft. So let's go ahead and kick it right into it. You know the drill here. You're always watching, so you know what you're going to do. What is your plan here?
Plan. Couple strategies. One, prioritize overall.
Okay.
Can't teach overall.
Right. Oh, dude, I haven't done one of these in like a couple months. So like I'm forgetting these sayings and I love that you remember it. You cannot teach overall. That's right. Okay.
And tier breaks. And those
the
are the two. And then your any direction you got to as well. So those are the main things.
All right. So first round, first pick. What are we thinking? You've seen a bunch of people have gone defensive heavy, people have gone offensive heavy, and some people have gone to the Super Bowl with both ways. So there's no clear-cut strategy here. What are we thinking? First pick, again, I could sort by a position if you want. Here's quarterbacks who's available.
Yeah, so let's start it off. Aaron Donald, can't teach overall. Only 99 there is. Bada bing, bada boom, let's go.
Aaron Donald, and of course, as you know, if you want to change a defensive scheme, just let me know. We can move Donald to defensive tackle, the left end, whatever you want to do. But for now, Aaron Donald, welcome to Buffalo Bills by T. Dave.
Welcome
All right.
aboard.
Ooh, Khalil Mack just went. Does this mean you're going to go defensive heavy then?
We'll see how it goes.
We will see how it goes. So Von Miller, he's a Buffalo Bill. A bunch of people, offensive line from the trenches, defense, quarterbacks. Just so you know, Hurts is here, Carr, Cousins, and then tapers off.
Who I saw, was it Trent Williams at the top there? Yeah. Okay. Who would be the best pass rusher right now?
Probably Von Miller here, or pass rusher, probably Von Miller, because you can move him the outside linebacker. Other pass rushers on the outside side, Gary Barrett, which I believe Barrett is a, what's it called? Superstar X Factor. Shout out to Smokey. And
Smokey?
Go subscribe to the Smoke Show as well, everybody. A lot of
Shout
videos,
out
reaction
Smoke.
videos he's doing. So I get, like Hayward, obviously he's more of a big body compared to Miller, who's probably more of a pass rusher. So I guess technically that might answer your question.
Fair enough. Let's just go back to overall. See what we got at the top. I think it's let's go Trent. Let's just go Trent.
Build with the trenches. I can't look at that. 99 overall. You got the blind side unless you pick Tua, but I believe Tua is gone. Third round, pick 16. You know, we go about 25 rounds here. And of course, you remember you do get the trade after if you like. I didn't really provide the rules. I forgot maybe people watching who might know because you probably know them. So that slipped my mind. But 25 rounds, you know, we could change positions. Injuries are off. And of course, you get a trade following the draft if you do enjoy. So what are we thinking here?
Let's go back to the top overall. I'm sticking with that plan for now.
For sure. I mean, Von Miller's still here. We got Hayward, you know.
You know what? I'm thinking let's quarterback. Let's see what we got rocking quarterback right now.
So if you probably don't take Hurts, you know, Matt Ryan or Jimmy G, Tannehill might hang around for a little bit, even Cousins. But after that, there's really a drop off. Obviously, we're playing like Dynasty. You know, maybe Pickett would be a good pick here. But I mean, for this year one thing, it's like a redraft, you know. You don't need to really get Pickett.
That's overall we're looking at right now. Yeah.
Yep.
It's hard not to take Zach Martin, man. It's hard not to.
It's hard not to, but are you?
That
wasn't a 100% answer there.
Yeah, let's do it. He's ranked too high.
Zach Martin. I mean, you know, like I said, there's been people who have gone like a couple offensive linemen first, and they've made it into like the NFC or AFC championship game. You know, different strategies give different results, but no strategy is the right strategy. So we'll go with that, I guess, here. So, yeah, so you missed out on like Jalen Hurts, but not a big deal. So some people would be like, why is Jalen Hurts still there in the third round? When Madden originally updated their rosters, he did not have any type of developmental trait, and I could edit stats, but I cannot edit those developmental traits. I would give him a superstar if I could, but back when this was released in whatever it was, August or whatever, he did not have any developmental traits. So there it is. But here we are. Overall, so you have one defensive player and two offensive players, all in the trenches. What are we thinking?
Denzel Ward's looking pretty nice there at cornerback. Denzel Ward's looking nice.
I heard you. I'm just showing you his stats and stuff. Obviously, like one of the better cornerbacks there in the league. Excuse me.
Regarding quarterback, do you think it would be I saw Cousins at the top, or you think it's probably best I could wait a little bit?
Yeah.
Wait?
I mean, it's been a while, but you know, you could, even if you want, we could easily trade probably for somebody.
Fair enough. I just saw they're kind of all bunched together.
You got some time for sure. Look at, especially with all this 90 talent. You got AJ Brown. Even some pass rushers too here. Rashawn Gary. You know, I know you mentioned that before, and having. What is the Buffalo Bills? What do they run? Do they run a 4-3?
I couldn't even tell you, man. I don't even know.
Me either. I'm trying to see. Pass coverage. Yeah, I would assume this is a 4-3, but we could always change it. So if you want to take like a Gary, we could easily make a 3-4 or move him to left end, I guess. So, you know, don't forget, if you want, we can move stuff around.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of like Denzel Ward there at the corner.
Okay.
Give me a lockdown
this is
corner.
The pick. Lockdown corner. All right, Denzel Ward joining you. So you got the trenches and a secondary here, looking for the middle of the field still with a couple guys. But we got tons around here. You know, about 20-ish, 19-ish left. So we're gonna get a team here, and then you know the Madden simulation fills the holes as well. Okay. So 5th round. Ooh, Saquon's up here, but here's some other guys. Wow, Roquan's still there. DeMarcus Lawrence. I mean, and then we kind of getting down here to the mid 80s. Josh Allen.
I saw, was Max Crosby gone?
Yes, Max Crosby is gone, and so is a bunch of other guys. But there is Roquan Smith, there is Josh Allen. So, you know, Roquan, we could always move him to middle linebacker. Josh Allen, you know, we could change the scheme to a 3-4, or we could move him to like left end because you already have Donald at right end. If you're looking for a pass rusher, that's just some things that can be done and will be done if that's what you want. I don't know what this comment was to, but shut up.
Let's go to a wide receiver. Let's try a wide receiver. Hopkins, I guess, would be the best.
Yeah.
far.
Oh, well, overall wise, sometimes speed does matter a little bit in Madden. But obviously having sure hands is always a good thing as well. So, speed kills in Madden, obviously.
It does.
But if you have 98 spectacular catch and like 90 catching, it's like you're catching balls.
Def- what was Roquan rated?
89 overall. I think if he gets
Uh,
changed to middle linebacker, it'd be roughly the same. But you see that purple box, it's a scheme fit. So in this Buffalo Bills defense, he's not going to be too out of position at right outside linebacker.
I'm feeling Hopkins. I'm feeling my number one stud wide
We're going?
receiver. Hey,
I'm hitting it.
yes, boom.
DeAndre Hopkins joins the team. A surefire threat there. Looks good in the Bills jersey. Wonder where he goes this offseason. What's your prediction?
No idea. No
Boom.
idea.
You heard it here first. All right. But that doesn't matter because right now we're loading this wagon. All right. Here we are. Got positions, got bodies, but then here's the kind of top tip of the overall. I'm just going to go to these defensive ends for you.
Yeah.
And just kind of scroll through just so you see some people. Defensive tackle. If you do stay in the 4-3, you will need 2 defensive tackles just for the memory bank right there for you. Pass rushers, Aiden Hutchinson, always great. We can move him to left end, but he's 79 overall. If this was a dynasty, if we're drafting for a couple of years, that would be a good pick. But this is a 1-year thing. We're looking for immediate impact players. Ooh, Tremaine Edmonds, keep him out there. It's kind of funny. Tremaine Edmonds is on the Buffalo Bills, but it's not a scheme fit. Byron Jones, we got some bodies. Justin Simmons, 91. And then, of course, Harrison Smith and Poyer, which you may or may not know, they do fall a little bit just due to age.
Okay. So,
and here's quarterbacks, just so you know, because I know you might be worried. But you're
let's
fine.
wait on quarterback, wait on wide receiver.
Oh,
you like Marquise? What are you thinking?
I'm not thinking anything. I'm just oohing.
So wait on quarterback, wait on wide receivers, wait on. Let's go defense. I'm thinking. What do we need? We need either. I think let's go overall defense by positions and see what we got there.
I can't go offense or defense.
Yeah, no problem. So let's prioritize the positions you would think.
You're doing fine, man. It's just kind of what you want out of your players. If you want the overall, go overall, like Byron Jones, maybe Justin Simmons. I don't know when he goes, but there's always bodies at every position in the future. So it just depends what you want. If you want a pass rusher, that might be cool to prioritize that. But I don't know if Eric Armstead, again, if you want the 3-4 or the 4-3, that's kind of what you may need to commit to right now. And then that kind of helps out on how to draft, I would say.
Let's go 4-3.
Okay. So probably what they have. So, on the edge, like Eric Armstead's 86, but he's only like a 74 speed. He's playing a little bit farther out now because of the 4-3. He kind of needs a little bit of speed to get to the quarterback, but also I'm not too sure because I don't really pay attention too much to this. Trey Hendrickson is a guy you could probably get early 10s and move him to left end, which would be a good pick because he has some speed on him. So then maybe like
Calais Campbell looked kind of good.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe like Logan Wilson might be my move, or Justin Simmons just because he's 91, I guess.
What do you feel about a corner right now?
Yeah, sure. I mean, like Casey Hayward will hang around mid 10s, because of the age thing. And he's still 97.
Okay.
Sorry,
and
87.
Peters is there. Okay, I'm good to wait. On that. So let's Justin Simmons or was it Arik Armstead, was it? Or?
Yeah, I mean, if you're feeling that because he's 86, that's even maybe a guy you could move the defensive tackle as well.
I like him up the. I like him.
Or keep him at the at the left end. He's 86.
I'm good with.
Yeah.
I'm good with. Sorry. Yeah, I'm good with Arik Armstead there. Yeah.
All right, man. Or shout out to Oregon. Shout out to. Is that how you actually say it? Arik?
I don't know, Eric or Arik. I actually don't know. My apologies to him.
Guess what I'm opening right now?
Hold on. Sour Skittles.
Oh, close. Sour Patch Kids.
All
Pop one. All right. So 7th round here. What are we
right.
thinking? So Tannehill just Simmons is still here. So is Cook, Lockett. I probably shouldn't be eating. Ooh, Logan Wilson.
Let's go. Ooh, corner, was that you said he's going to stick around? You think
Hayward? Yeah, Hayward will. The younger guys will get picking a little bit first, just because Madden doesn't recognize this as a load the wagon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the people do though.
The people.
Shout out the people. So where are we going? Keep flipping a little sec.
I'm on defense. If you want an offense, let me know.
No, all defense is good. What are we thinking here? I kind of like Justin Simmons there.
Yeah,
I'm going Justin Simmons.
What is your favorite Sour Patch Kid color?
Orange, easy.
Really?
And I like them all. I don't like purple. Blues, yeah. Okay, there you go.
Purple.
I don't like purple. If there is even a purple.
No, I've never had. Are we going Simmons though?
Yes.
Can't teach overall. All right, I gotta stop having these because now I can't really talk with them in my. Justin Simmons. All right, here we go.
Let's go. Ooh,
Oh, it's a little bit delayed.
it's okay. Look at him flex. Let's go.
All right, they're building this defense up, man. Still need some linebackers. 4-3 scheme, especially with that.
Okay.
Some coverage guys that you're probably going to be missing.
Okay, so you're thinking linebacker?
I don't know what I'm thinking, man. I'm just out here. Ooh, Logan.
Yeah. I'm flowing too. So let's see what you like. I'm kind of thinking Logan Wilson's looking good there.
Yeah, I'm also agreeing. I got the extreme sour.
Extreme kind of guy.
And I just got them for Christmas, like a stocking stuffer. So
Nice.
finally decided to open them. But what are we thinking?
Yeah. Logan Wilson.
Yeah,
Thinking Logan Wilson.
I think that's a good pick as well.
Nice. Yeah. I sensed you were liking him too. So let's go.
Look at that. He looks like a Bill.
My team's full of Bills energy. Big Bills.
I'm not eating the entire bag. I don't even like candy. I'm only eating it because I just have it.
Love it.
Thank you. I actually like frozen Sour Patch Kids too, but that's for another discussion. All right, what are we thinking here? Is it time to lock down your Harrison Smith? Because as you know, Superstar X Factor or Superstar X Factor is always cool to have.
And you can't teach Superstar. You just can't.
That's right. You cannot.
So who's Superstar? It's hard for me to.
Harrison Smith. I could just probably tell you up top. Harrison Smith. I believe Campbell is still here. You could probably back-to-back those picks because we can move Campbell to defensive tackle. You already have your 2 left end and right ends, and in a 4-3 scheme, you'll need 2 middle guys there. So
if Campbell fits, I'm taking Campbell.
Well, we could move him to defensive tackle, so for sure we can do that.
Down. I'm down. I was eyeing him before.
That's right. Yeah, frozen Sour Patch Kids are great, especially the watermelons. Frozen Reese's, frozen Snickers are always good too.
Shout out Mars bars. That's what I like.
Shout out to Mars bars. They do make the candies. All right, but here we are making a football team. We're in round 10. Maybe we could get a couple more going here in the draft. Harrison Smith still here, superstar.
I like it. I'm going to say right now, Harrison Smith superstar.
And 90 overall too. Again, you can't teach both of those things. But now you got both on your team. All right, quarterback. You probably are wondering what's going on there. I could show you here really quick. We do have Kirk Cousins, Matt Ryan. These guys are hanging around for a little bit. Maybe Geno Smith even too into the late 10s here. So not too shabby.
I kind of like Kirk Cousins there. I'm ready to rock.
You ready to take a quarterback?
Yeah. There's a little teardrop there. I like the play action a little bit. Yeah,
and it's always good just to make sure you have your guy. You do not want to be you want at least 80 overall. I kind of say at every position as a starter to be just having a decent team. Definitely don't want to have a low overall at quarterback. So shout out to Kirk Cousins, good pick there. Let's see what we got going on in here into the 12th round. You need a left outside linebacker, a middle linebacker, which is probably also important here in this.
Is Casey
team.
Hayward? What do you think about Casey Hayward?
Yeah, I think if you want to just solidify getting a second corner, because you need at least two, you can't teach this overall.
I like Casey Hayward.
Yeah, just to get him, I get it, man. I like it. I like it. And don't forget, you will need 3 more offensive linemen as well.
So let's go offensive line right now. Let's lock up one of those.
Well, I'm not saying you have to, but something to keep an eye on. Keep an eye on.
So let's take a look at it. I'm down to do that.
Down to
do that.
Little peeky.
Little looky.
Charles Leno, 80. He's your best bet there. Saffold, he'll be falling a little bit. Ben Jones, he'll fall because of age. Zeitler might be a good pick here. You already have a right guard, but we can move him to left guard. 85 overall. He'll go soon. And then Balaga, he'll kind of hang around too as well.
Zeitler's the move down. I could see it. I sense it. I feel it. Big Bill.
And I can move him to left guard too, so you're fine there. You're just looking for a center and a right tackle then, moving forward.
Okay. That's good.
Sirens.
What are we looking here? Let's see.
You need that middle linebacker still, a left outside linebacker, and one more defensive tackle, and then like a running back, a couple more receivers. You see how it is. We're just molding your team how you like it here.
Yeah.
Here's the wide receivers. You only have one.
I'll wait for the second one.
Ooh,
Robert Woods looking good there, yeah? What are you saying?
I don't know. I'm just saying you're rolling the dice out here. You do need another defensive tackle, like Akeem Hicks, 84 overall. We could move the defensive tackle.
Love it. I was thinking Akeem Hicks earlier.
And that solidifies the line. Is this what we're doing here?
Yes.
So that will solidify your defensive line. Your defense is coming together. Now your offense just needs a couple more pieces, and we're maybe looking like a Super Bowl team out here.
Let's go. That defense is so solidified. A solid solidified.
Solidified line. Sounds like last weekend. No. Okay.
McCourty's looking nice. Let's see.
So you lost out on Robert Woods there. You lost out on Corey Davis. We're getting a little thin here at wide receiver, especially for going for a second one. You need at least 2.
I was feeling Will Fuller, baby. I'm down for that.
That's speed. And
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Hey, Will Fuller and Hopkins, bringing them back together.
Oh, bring back don't call it a comeback.
Do not. All right. Okay, so tight end, whatever, running back, whatever. 2 more offensive line, but you're in this I just need to either pick best player or fill positional needs because your team's almost done.
Love it.
You do need a middle linebacker and a left outside linebacker. You're getting a little bit thin here. There's no positional scheme fit for middle linebacker for the Buffalo Bills. So someone like Denzel Perriman is not like your typical coverage guy. He's a run stopper. I think Jermaine Pratt is a little bit more like that.
What are we looking at?
Or Jerome Baker, honestly.
Looks good there too. What are we looking at running back just for fun? Let's see.
Running back. We are looking at James Conner, Cordell Patterson, and then, just some bodies.
I'm good to pass. Let's go. What do you think? We needed a linebacker. You were thinking?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that. I'm good with that.
I would say, probably Baker or for funsies, Nakobe Dean.
Funsies with Dean sounds good.
You're sacrificing a couple overalls, but you're getting speed with Dean.
Can't teach speed with Dean. Funsies all day.
Speed is always nice, and it's just a couple of overalls under. So that's something where it's okay to maybe take a little less guys for the speed for Madden simulation, man. If you get like Nico Hardman and John Ross as your wide receivers, you just blow by guys. It's always pretty simple and easy. Ooh, Zach Ertz. So a tight end, you do need a tight end. Zach Ertz is sitting here, but then you're talking about that teardrop.
Big time. Down. The wide receivers look kind of similar. Ertz look down. I'm down.
This is a good pick, man. And then don't forget you need a center and a right tackle.
What do you think's more important? Center, probably?
Right tackle.
Let's go right tackle.
So yeah, even when I play, I do a couple drafts here and there, and I play a game or two, I always not really target a good center.
Bulaga easy.
But you'll still be able to get Ben Jones in a little bit. Yeah, 82 overall. We can't teach that. Don't forget, we do need a left outside linebacker, a running back, and maybe like one more receiver. And like, team's pretty filled at that point.
This is Bulaga is big Buffalo Bill energy.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Oh, wow. Run stopper. So you're probably good with a power rusher there. Yeah, I mean, that's probably your best bet. I mean, honestly, we could probably move Josie Jewell or, Jermaine Pratt out there and they'd be pretty good, actually. You are looking for a run stopper, which actually is what Iowa's Josie Jewell is.
Boom, let's take him. Let's take Josie Jewell. Let's go up to the squad.
That's a good one. So your defense, done for starters. This is where the Madden simulation comes in to fill those, depth needs. Offense, you're looking for a running back and a center and, maybe one more receiver, but, not a big deal.
Because we got Ertz, which is good.
You got Ertz, which is great. So I don't know if you just want to solidify Ben Jones, 81 overall.
Yeah.
And then offensive line done.
Definitely.
Beautiful. Now you just kind of, you got a running back that you get to free choice at. Or if you just want to take, like, you saw how important kickers were to get a kicker. Or if you want to just take a guy that you like, we got a couple picks here that you get to have free range with.
Let's see the running back and kickers. Let's see running back. Let's do running backs right now.
Do a running back before a kicker. Because I take my kickers in like round 30. So we don't go that high on load the wagon. So
Cordero Patterson, I'm feeling it. Big time.
And we could put Cordero Patterson at third down running back. And if you want to get a power running back, because he's not that good of his trucking 64, strength 65, he's not really going to fight off those short yardage where it matters carries.
Let's round it out with a tough one.
Ooh, dang. Harris left. That would have been a good 1-2 punch. Ooh, Connor's still there. Okay.
Connor.
Or Damian Pierce if you want to go, just for your guy.
Connor.
Nice. That's a good 1-2 punch. So I can make sure to put him at power running back for you.
I like that combo.
Look at that. He's 86 trucking and 20 overall higher there. That's crazy.
I like that combo a lot.
Is that a Gatorade?
Yeah, Gatorade 0. Iceberg.
Nice. Cheers.
I go the 0, yeah.
I know you said kicker, so we could take a look, but that could always be your last round pick because you're looking at a third receiver. We got Julio, there's Curtis Samuel, because I was looking at KJ Hamler, so that's where Curtis Samuel came into play. He has 95 speed. Paris Campbell's down here, 94 speed. Do you get a third guy just to have a third guy?
Julio's looking good. Good with that.
Julio's looking good, man. Julio's looking good. So what are we thinking here now, man?
I'm thinking I'm feeling nice. That's what I'm thinking. I'm liking how this went out. I felt like I feel good that I went I feel good with my decisions.
Okay, for sure. So do you want to take like a kicker? Just because, you should take a kicker.
Yep.
And I'm assuming it's Justin Tucker.
Absolutely.
And then, draft's about done here. Do you want to just take another guy or two? It's up to you, but Madden Simulation will fill out everything you need.
Yeah, I'm down. Or maybe one more wide receiver just for fun.
For fun? Yeah, man. We got it.
And that'll be good with that.
Yeah, you need 4. You never know. Sometimes there's 4 wide receiver sets. Let's see what this 4th receiver will bring. So, Cobb, Osborne, Campbell, Khalif Raymond, shout out. Braxton.
I'm feeling Randall Cobb. Just let's go the old guys.
Veterans need locker room presence. You need people who've been in the playoffs. They know what they're doing. We're go ahead. I'll simulate this. I'll edit your rosters around, and then we'll kick it into the depth chart. For now, while we fill this idle time, I do have a couple questions for you, and these are questions you're probably familiar with. So maybe you have gotten answers ready. Maybe you have not. Toronto Dave. Dave, what are your 3 favorite smells?
So I was watching one of your shows before to recap, and it was with Akash, and he was saying bacon.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying bacon, but it just because I remembered that question. But then I got distracted after that. But this question I remember. So the ones I thought of were gasoline, highlighter,
Okay.
and gasoline, highlighter, and garlic.
Nice. Is there any specific color highlighter?
I think yellow ones have good potency. in
They're the OG highlighter. Of course they do. All right. So we got highlighter, garlic, and gasoline.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay. Let me find these new questions. Okay. Dave, would you rather go to jail for 1 year or go to jail with the Rubik's Cube, and when you solve it, you can get out?
1 year. 1 year.
What is the reasoning behind that?
There's no way I can go in thinking, what if I don't solve this thing? Like, what if, like,
Right.
I can, if I know it's a year and that's all I got and it'll be done, I like the certainty I like the certainty of knowing it's done.
Yeah. Maybe get a little reading done in there too or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, for sure. So take the year, a good break from stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh, what would be your weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse?
Great one. Great one. Some sort of modified baseball bat with barbed wire.
Okay. Are we talking wooden or like aluminum?
See, that's what I'm thinking. Something, it has to be lightweight, and a little longer if possible. So I don't know what I'm thinking. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a baseball bat, it might be a little heavy if my arms get tired, but it'll be powerful. But I think with like I think metal will be lighter and stronger. I'm thinking maybe if you put, I was thinking baseball, like you put a knob extender in the bat to make it a little
Oh,
longer.
right. Yeah, sure. All right. So a baseball bat with some barbed wire or whatever modifications.
And something,
A knife.
spear at the end. Yeah.
A bayonet.
Yeah. And maybe a ball.
I'm choking. So just take some swings with.
A ball and chain that you can swing around, but you can like tie it up when you don't want to swing it.
Oh,
somehow.
nice. I actually like that idea. Or you could put them on your ankle and you could do that hops, or what was that toy from back in the day when I was a kid?
Hacky sack?
No, I know what you're saying though, but like when you put the ankle and you spin and you jump over it, no?
I vaguely
Someone-
know, but yeah.
Someone might know what that is out there
Yep.
in the streets.
I like
All
that.
right, anyways.
Idea, but yeah, okay, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Hockey comes to mind pretty quickly.
Skating, falling over.
That's a really funny one.
Like people already do it in golf, not professionally, obviously, probably, but
Yeah, I'm gonna go hockey. Be fun slipping and sliding and falling and puck flying and
bunch of
bumping
stuff
people.
happening. All right. So, what food combination would you like to eliminate?
First answer would be none because everybody likes what they like. So that's a really big Corey answer right there. Let people like what they like. Shout out Corey. I wonder what show he has tonight, but that's my answer.
Come on, give us a good
An actual answer?
Yeah, you hate like something though, but I appreciate the answer. But come on, dude, give
An
us
actual
something.
answer.
Some people put like olive oil on ice cream.
Let's go grapeseed oil and frozen yogurt.
There we go. That's like the same thing.
I know.
Let's go. We'll take it. None is your answer, and I respect that. All right, we have one last question, and then we'll go ahead and kick it in here to your team. If you could have witnessed one event in history, what would it be?
Ooh.
Any event, you could go back 60 years, you could go back 500 years, a million years. If we have history back there.
What's a big one-time event?
Tons of stuff, man. Depends how you want to think about it. It could be like the team's first Super Bowl win, or it could be some crazy, historical event that you just would have loved to witness or be there to see what was going on. When Moses parted the Red Sea, whatever.
Okay, so now so I need to open my mind a little bit here.
The Devi Royale would like to go back to the French Revolution. I think. Oh no, they're tomorrow. Are they today? Is that when their show is today? 9 p.m. No, Wednesdays now. They changed. Football guys, shout out. Go ahead.
Shout out.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Shout out.
I was just trying to plug.
I love him, so shout him out. Shout out Devi Royale, big fan. So what do we got?
Is there a big event like you like cooking? So like I don't know, go to when Gordon Ramsay cooked his first meal at like a restaurant. I don't know.
So I'm narrowing it down to something joyful or joyous, a big party deal. Woodstock.
Ooh, see, there we go. That's a good answer. I think we might have had that once too, but Woodstock's a great answer, man. Yeah, that's probably a great event to definitely be a part of. Shout out to Woodstock. Shout out to John Bailey and the song Woodstock. I'll actually send that to you. We actually send each other songs sometimes too, which is always cool. It's just something I appreciate. But I'm just going through your team. I kind of have everything where you want it. You got Malcolm Butler out of the sim. And you got your team here. So quarterback, we got Cousins. Taylor's back.
Taylor,
running back, we got Patterson and Connor. Your receivers are fine. You probably want Fuller second, actually, because of the speed. Tight ends looking great. We got Jesse Bates and Josh Oliver. Nice.
Shout out Bates and Ollie.
Your offensive lineman. You got your defensive lineman. Donald's at the left end. That's not a big deal. Armstead's at the right end, like whatever. And then your two defensive tackles, Campbell and Hicks, dude. This defensive line is looking good. Josie Jewell, whatever. Shout out to Kobe Dean. Shout out to Speed.
Linebacker looks like one of my weaker spots, I think.
Yeah, which isn't a bad thing because you have some good linebackers.
Yeah.
And then cornerbacks, we got this going for you here as well. Let me actually put Andrew Adams here. Okay. Pretty solid there. And then, of course, with Simmons and then Harrison Smith rounding it out there. Third down running back, just so we have it, Patterson, and then power running back will be Connor. And you do have Shane Sermon as well as Tyler Batty. So we're looking pretty solid out here. At slot, I put Julio there because you probably want the speed at the outside. How are we feeling about this team, man?
I love it so much.
All right.
That's not you. I don't know how that is going to bode for the season, but right now I love it.
You're on par with everybody's team. There's always going to be that one position that is a little bit whatever, and you're fine. This is definitely a good team. We'll go ahead. We'll kick it here to the regular season. And how do you think this team's going to do?
Just squeak into the playoffs.
Just squeak into the playoffs, man. I like that. Set the bar low so when you exceed expectations, it feels good. I don't know. All right, but are you ready to kick it? We'll kick it halfway through the season. We'll check out your roster, seeing how it's going with the stats and everything. Are you ready?
I am nervous, excited, anxious, and ready to rock. Let's go.
All right, so what is this? 6, 7, 8 games? What do you think your record's going to be here?
For 8 games?
Roughly, I don't know how much it is.
Yeah, roughly. Okay, let's go 3-5 or something like that.
Okay. That's the first time I've ever had a record that's not above 500.
Well, we gotta
slow start, build the chemistry.
You gotta peak late. That's what I'm saying. You gotta peak late.
Yeah, you don't want to peak too early. Definitely not peaking too early. You are not prematurely peaking here in Madden. Load the wagon. No prematurely peakers here. That's for no premature peakers for sure. PMP we call it, premature peakers.
No PMPs up in here.
We got to put that one. Premature peaker, PMP. Shout out. That could be like a COD clan tag, PMP. Did you used to have a COD clan tag with like your buddies or something?
We did all the time, but I would never make them. My friends were more into that stuff or into the games and stuff, so they would just do it all. But We definitely did. Definitely.
Yeah.
And it was definitely a lot of trolling for other brands. Like
back in the day, in like COD 4, the 2007 game, you were able to use special characters and you could like make animals. So we would all rock an animal, and that was when. Do you remember like that Zoo Pals, like the paper plates or whatever?
not really. A little bit, but not really.
Not really. Let's see if I can pull this. Zoo Pals, like they had a commercial. It was like oink oink Zoo Pals, and they were like paper plates. Yeah, they were these things. I don't know. I guess I don't know if they had them up there in Canada.
They're pals from the zoo, you know.
My computer's being. Maybe I'll bring it up on my phone. But it was like paper plates, and they were Zoo Pals because each plate was a specific animal, and then it was just like you'll see here. I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
Zoo Pals, and look at that. You're 4-2 so far, man.
That's what we do. Under expectations, over deliver, or whatever. Vaguely, not really. Honestly, not so familiar with them, but they're cute though.
And then like on the ears was just like a smaller portion that like you could put ketchup or something, and then like
Yeah,
on the face.
I'm not familiar with them, no, but I like them.
Shout out to Zoo Pals.
Shout out.
Oh, shout out to Craig. This is working again. Actually, so a big problem was nothing on my end. I had guests like lined up through December, but whenever I stopped, I should have mentioned this. Dave was supposed to come on a month ago and a half ago. You know, a bunch of other people were. I had to cancel because Madden had a horrible bug that was affecting Madden drafts, which actually it happened live on the show. Was that with who was that with? Was that with Joey or Craig? Was it with Craig? I don't know. I'll have to remember that. But the draft would just reset either during the draft or after the draft. And it would just reset back to either like the first pick or a couple picks into the draft. And they finally actually figured it out. I don't know if it was late December or something. Shout out to Craig. It was him. We'll need to be getting him
Shout
back.
out Craig.
But the next show was, I think you, Dave, that I was like, all right, well, we'll just get you on as the first guest here. And well, anywho, but who cares? Now, enough about me. Here we are, 4-2, Buffalo Bills.
I like it. I like where we're at.
We're gonna check here the stats. Kirk Cousins is having just a Kirk Cousins season.
I like it.
13-7 though. You like to see that a little bit better, a little less interceptions, you know, but it's okay.
He's taking the risks now to iron them out for later, you know.
Running backs are doing their job. Receivers, Hopkins doing his job. Fuller 6 touchdowns. Everybody's doing their job, and then Ertz. Love to see this, man. Everybody over 300. Your team is looking really well.
Do your job like Belichick.
If you're not doing your job, you're not playing. And Aaron Donald, 6.5. Armstead and Campbell with 4.5 each. Donald also has an interception. What a first-round pick right there for you. But wow, only 4 total turnovers. Shout out to Hayward and Josie Jewell got it.
So this is what I'm thinking. The interceptions are going to come down, or defensive turnover is going to come up. I'm ready to rock.
Love it. All right. And for those about to rock. We're about to rock here. 4-2. We're looking first in the division, but it's a close division. I think 3-3 might be the worst record. Let's find out here as soon as this wants to load. It is 3-4. Sorry. So this is a very close division. The AFC East is up for grabs. It's nothing set in stone here, but let's go ahead here and kick it to the playoffs and see what happens with the Buffalo Bills.
I'm ready to rock. I'm excited.
Wow, what a tight division. 4-2, 4-3, and 2 teams 3-4. The AFC East, Toronto Dave, Buffalo Bill led team is the favorite currently just because you do have the best record.
Shout out Bills Mafia. Let's go.
Shout out to Bills Mafia. Shout out to Jeff Bell. Shout out to when do they play next? Shout out to Victoria. Sorry.
Petey.
Shout out to Petey Pablo. But
Pablo.
we're only on week 10 here. This is a slow thing here. Now we have a lot of more extra idle time. It's been slow. It's kind of a rainy day today.
It's
It's affected, or a snowy, sleety day, I guess, technically.
It's big blue collar, grinded out, grimy energy. Dan Campbell, Bills Mafia. That's how we roll.
That is true, man. We don't explode too crazy. We're not a PMP. We peak late. They started off, what was it, 1-8, and then finished 9-8 or whatever it was. 1-6, finished 9-8. So you gotta love the Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes led Detroit Lions, which I've been putting it out there that I think they're going to trade for Lamar Jackson.
Ooh.
But I could see maybe Kyler Murray, especially if the Cardinals want to hit reset and the Lions can then let Goff play the first, 4-6 weeks. They don't got to rush Murray back. If Goff is playing well, trade Goff when Murray is ready to come in.
That's true. And they pick early, I think, like around 10, I think, something like that.
The Lions have pick 6 and 19, 18, 19.
6. Yeah. So.
And 18, 19. So they could give them pick 6. They have 2 seconds. They could give him the 2 first for Kyler Murray. Heck, what could I care? But yeah, either Lamar or Kyler Murray should be coming to the Detroit Lions, I hope.
I'm ready. I love it.
Maybe Josh Allen.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. Jacksonville Jaguar edge rusher. All right, but here we are. Week 18, about to be into the playoffs, and you won the division but have a wild card game.
It's the way to go, man. I want the wild card game.
And this is one last hurrah. So if people don't know, Madden has these little side stories. This will mean that this is the person's final season. Who is this one last hurrah for? Coach! It's for Kirk Cousins. Actually, I lied. Kirk Cousins is saying he doesn't want to say anything, but it feels like this might be it for Calais Campbell. The potential retirement has the team fired up. The morale is up, plus 10 for everybody.
Story writes itself, man.
Story writes itself. You are the Buffalo Bills, Dave. Shout out to Naeem Hines.
Shout out Naeem Hines.
And shout out to DeMar Hamlin.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
Are you ready to simulate the wild card to see if you advance to the divisional playoff game?
I stay ready. I'm born ready. I'm ready to rock. Let's go.
Either way, 11-6 is a great way making it to the playoffs right here. Oh, dude, it's so slow, man. The anticipation is killing me. And you won 35-14.
Throw up the W. Win a W.
Oh, eat it. But we have a message back about this hurrah. What is Kirk Cousins going to say? What is Calais Campbell going to say? Tune in next week. 2 more wins. We're in the Super Bowl. The guys are rallying around Calais and ready to win it all for him. Keep the energy up. Another plus 10 morale. The morale is through the roof right now for the Buffalo Bills.
It's sky high. It's in the clouds.
Dang, wait, I didn't tell Dave about that contract agreement.
I'm listening.
Nope. Are you ready? Divisional playoff. 10-7 Jaguars. We're at Highmark Stadium. 11-6 Buffalo Bills. You are going up against TJ Watt, who has 19 sacks on the season. Not many people here make it to the divisional playoff game. Are you ready to simulate? See if you are going to the conference championship.
Let's go. Let's go.
Buffalo Bills 11-6 versus the 10-7 Jacksonville Jaguars. Winner to the AFC Championship game and a 13-3 victory.
Ooh.
The Buffalo Bills, the Toronto Dave-led team, is in the AFC Championship, going up against the 9-8 Kansas City Chiefs with another edge threat and Myles Garrett. But we have another hurrah.
Another hurrah.
We're doing it for Calais Campbell.
Do it for Calais.
Shout out to Brad Campbell.
Shout out.
Again, whenever this messages want to pop up, that'd be great. One more, coach. One more win, and we are in. We're doing it for Calais. Let me guess. Another plus 10 morale.
It's a fantasy season. It's the fantasy season.
This is an FFS.
FFS, no PMPs, baby. We're peaking late. No.
We're peaking late. We're not peaking at all, apparently. The Buffalo Bills, 11-6 versus the 9-8 Chiefs. 9-8 Chiefs, they have a lot of momentum as well on this team.
Kansas City lease.
I want to see if I can see how much morale you have.
Bro, it's broken. The morale meter is broken.
You have at least 30 from the last 3 hurrahs that have been going on. I don't know where to check the morale. I don't know what the morale does. I don't know if that does anything.
It's high.
Oh, you get a 4+ overall boost. Oh, wow. Patterson has a 3 overall boost. Oh, my God. Hopkins with 2. Cousins has 4. Connor has 2. Defense, +4 to Wilson, +4 to Dean. Calais Campbell is playing out of his mind.
Do it for Calais.
Oh, that's cool. So these overalls go up. So this is huge. All right.
Are
you ready to kick this AFC Championship game? Winner goes to the Super Bowl. Dave, are you ready?
Do it for Calais. Let's go.
And as we wait, I should have intermission music. Oh!
Yeah? Let's go. No? I can't see it. No, looks like
42-24 victory. Dave, you are in the Super Bowl. We'll simulate through the Pro Bowl. We're going to kick it here. And you know what we do with the Super Bowl. What do we do with the Super Bowl?
What do we do with the Super Bowl?
We go into the game.
We go in the game.
We go into the game. We play it, but we don't play it. We simulate it. We simulate it by the quarter, and we just kind of have a little more intense situation here.
I'm anxious.
Yep, I know. So am I. And that's what I do to people. We make them anxious because we go by quarter. We get to see real lifetime almost. Ooh, wow. Patrick Mahomes, Dalvin Cook led Commanders. What kind of unis you want here? Just turn away. They got the color rush. Is that all red? All red?
I like a blue uniform is nice. They got the blues.
Yeah, we go home.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm down for the home.
Home, and then these guys just all white. Oh, okay, that works. I guess it doesn't matter because we're not going to watch it. But we're kicking it here to the Super Bowl from 4-2 to 11-6, winning the wild card division, AFC Championship, 3 playoff wins. We're going for 4. We're doing it for Calais. This is potential to be the second Super Bowl. The first Super Bowl was won by Sam Wagman. Shout out to Swagman.
Shout out Sam.
Not the Eagles, that was his second Super Bowl. He actually won the Super Bowl back in like 2021 Madden or whatever, a couple of years ago. But
not surprised Sam won it back twice.
I mean, no, because right now we're here with the Buffalo Bills, Toronto Dave, Commanders versus the Bills. We'll go ahead and simulate. If I remember how to do this, jump forward to the next quarter. Here we go. And the Bills take a commanding, pun intended, lead, 7-0. Guess that's not too much commanding. That was too early for the joke, but 7-0 lead. The Buffalo Bills, Kirk Cousins, Calais Campbell rallying team going up against Patrick Mahomes. Are you ready to go ahead and simulate to halftime?
Let's do it. Do it for Calais.
Doing it for Calais. 14-0. And wow, we're heading into halftime. A 21-0 lead.
Calais Campbell.
Hopefully you are not peaking early. This is the Super Bowl. You are up 21-0. We are at halftime. So, Dave, you drafted your team. We edited around. We found out some stuff about you. But right now, it's the Super Bowl halftime. What performers, 3 performers, would you like performing at your halftime, dead or alive? Let me guess, is Drake one of them?
Absolutely. So repeat the question. Sorry.
I know, excuse me. So I was coughing. Your Super Bowl halftime show, dead or alive, 3 performers. Drake,
Lil Wayne,
Madonna. What a show. Drake, Lil Wayne, and Madonna. We're at the halftime here, but we're about ready to play again. You're ready to simulate to the fourth quarter, 21-0. Buffalo Bills lead.
Let's go.
And here we go. Right now, 24-3. They're on the board, but it is still a 21-point lead. 21-0 to 24-3. You did allow 3 points, but I think you're going to be living with that. Are you ready to finish the simulation and see if you have won?
Let's go. Yes.
We'll simulate to the next quarter. 20. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, do it for class.
Yay.
Do it for class.
There it is. I need to have like some like victory music or something.
Woo! Trophies by Drake. That's my victory song.
Trophies by Drake. We have a Super Bowl. Let's go, Dave. This is awesome. Congratulations. We have the second Super Bowl champion of this new Madden. There's only been a handful, maybe 9 total. I think you actually are the 9th. You are the 9th Super Bowl champion. There's been 10 Super Bowls won because Sam Wagman had 2, but let's go. Kirk Cousins, player of the game. Toronto Dave from what did you say you were going to be 9-8 or something?
I think I said like 3-5 at the beginning.
Started 3-5, but you didn't think you were going to win much.
Just barely make it to the playoffs. I think it was. I said
just barely make it to the playoffs, but you did not just barely win that. I guess they kind of came back there, which is a little nerve wracking. But we have Kirk Cousins. We did it for Calais Campbell. Who was that out there? Number 17. That's Nakobe Dean. He's out there, man, with Toronto Dave back there. Kirk Cousins, Super Bowl champions, 38-17. Congratulations, Super Bowl champion Dave. And that is exactly what this is. This is a send-off here to you. Let the people know what is going on with you, whatever you got going on, anything coming up. If you're doing something, I know you're not a content guy, right? But, maybe you got a little something. I guess now you got a Super Bowl.
I just processing this phenomenal moment. You know what? I my team, they performed. They had a lot of gut, heart, grit. They morale was sky high. We rallied together for
plus 30 there at the end, man. We did it for Calais.
Did it for Calais. So I'm happy for my team, man. That's all I've got right now.
That's where we are. Go ahead and follow him. I think it's at Toronto FF8. They're on Twitter. I'm
just on Twitter all the time. Whatever. It's I'm not doing nothing to promote. Just having a good time.
Doesn't matter. Super Bowl champ Dave, thank you for coming on and blessing us with this. Next week, I have Kevin Coleman coming on over there from the football guys from the W Royale, and then maybe the following week will be Craig coming back on. So, Craig, if you're watching this, let me know. I'm going to slide them DMs. But Toronto Dave, Super Bowl champ. Shout out to Toronto. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. Have a good night, good morning, good evening, whenever you watch this. And as always, let's ride.